It says the label Energia. Can you give me a handrail? I'm close to the handrail 6028. I'm taking the long end of my tether, and I'm attaching myself to a handrail. I don't see the number yet. Shall I go towards the PHO? I'm at the handrail 6. Okay, we're 6 something, and I'm seeing Oleg. Can you stop Oleg right now? I've stopped. Okay, I've attached myself to 6011. Okay, 6011, copy. The second tether can't attach. Okay, Oleg, Anton, let me give you the handrail numbers. You'll pay attention so we're not confused. We need handrail 6007, and then we need the handrail 6016. Okay, we can see handrail 6006, 6005. I don't see. I don't see the radial handrail 6007. Okay, it should be pointing towards FGB 6007. Okay, now I see this radial handrail 6007. Okay, copy, I see it. And I'm opposite the handrail 6011, 6012. Copy. Oleg, am I moving towards you? Yes, you should be. And Misha, we see a cable that is secured. Okay, then I guess I need to go up. Okay, I see handrail 14 right now. Anton, Misha, did you say 6017? No, I said 6007. Okay, it should be pointing towards PHO. I can see it. Actually, we are at that handrail. And did you say 6017 as the second one? Misha, which handrail was the second one? The 6017? I think we've lost Misha. Can you read me right now? I read you. Anton, the hook is attached to one venoslivest panel with a drop-in comb right now. So, if you are in the vicinity of the handrail 6007, well, you told us 6017, right? Well, I'm at the handrail 6017. Is that where we're attaching the second panel? No, I said 6016, 6016. Oh, 16. Well, that's even better. It's closer. Oleg. Okay, take the I read. All right. Attach. Okay. The label up should be facing you. Okay. Now attach it and use 5 rotations. Okay. The upper area should be facing you, so make sure that the label up. Anton, can you read me? Yes, Misha, we are both listening to you. A question. Выносливость. This section with the label should be looking at, should be facing a PHO surface. Anton, we are being told towards PHO. Okay, that's the radial. Misha, what do you mean it should be facing PHO? When you install it at the handrail 6016, yes, Anton is installing it at 6007. Okay, it's installed, copy. And I am pointing it towards PHO. Okay, let's secure it, and let's make sure the upper side is facing up. Okay, now push the ring, and now you extend the ring, and then extend the other parts as well, and keep it on IRED until I finish the installation on my side, and then we are pointing it towards the PHO as instructed. Copy all, okay, and the tether, you are pulling the tether, and I'm attached to that tether. Okay, let me remove the tether, and we'll keep the IRED. Copy, that's all. I'm trying to secure it in place. I even know who attached it. Oleg and Anton, once you have installed it, just don't run away from this location. Let us look through your cameras how it has been installed. Okay, copy. We'll do that for sure.
Crew on spacewalk, Oleg Kononenko and Anton Shkaplerov reporting that they've got the Vinoslavost experiment installed on the handrails on the Poisk Mini Research Module. That is a Russian word that means endurance, and is again going to be exposing some metal samples to space as part of that experiment. That experiment's basically suitcase shaped, and the crew members had to open it up and get it secured on the handrails. Now the team in Moscow on the ground asked them to stay in that area so they can get a look at it when we get video downlink capability back in just a few minutes. You see here what that experiment looks like and where it's installed. They went ahead and did that task because they were already on the the Poisk Mini Research Module for their work with Strela number 1. They've got that again installed a little earlier in this spacewalk, and the team here on the ground expects that they'll now be working on one of the other get-ahead tasks that the crew had the option of doing if time permitted, and likely
okay, then remove the tether.
Leaving the installation of the 5
Please tell us what you
debris shields they were to install on the Zvezda module for another time.
Oleg, don't shake it. You are holding on to the ring right now. Okay, just take it with your hand. Holding it? Okay. Give me your red. Okay, let me hold it from my side. Anton. No, not like this. Stop. Okay. Anton, how is your cooling right now? Shall we maybe add you some more? Well, let us figure it out first, what we're doing. And okay, for the IRED, please loosen up the lock so it'll come out easier. Okay, copy. Okay, now I have 2 points to secure it in place. Copy, you have secured the 2 points. Okay, Anton, here you go. Okay, I've picked it up. Copy. 60, 16. Whose tether is this? That's yours. No, I think it's yours. So, am I correct in understanding that one section is installed? Yes, it is installed, and then they said the second one should be at 6016. I confirm. Copy. I'm trying to get the tether out, away from the handrail. And Anton should pick it up. What do you mean? Well, we can see what you're doing via the cameras. Excellent.
Back with a video view now through the helmet camera of Oleg Kononenko as he and Shkaplerov work on this endurance test, exposing some metals that are in this
you miss it.
Suitcase-shaped experiment here.
Okay, now you made
and that installed on the Poisk Mini Research Module.
With one hand. Oleg, just hold it. We are not touching the samples. I'm just holding them to the handle. I'm holding the handle only, not the samples themselves. Copy. We're trying to be careful. Okay, we've secured it to 60-16. Or did you say 17? No, I said 16, 1-6. Copy. It is at 60-16. Okay, copy. That's good. Okay, now retract it back. Well, it's not retracting. Okay, move the lock into the active side. Okay, have you tightened it up? Yes, we have tightened it up. Copy. Well, Anton have tightened it up with his hand also. Okay, it is installed. It is in place. Misha, do you see it? Yes, I can see it. At the handrail 60-16, Anton, tell us at the handrail 60-07 what you've done. Are you far from it? Well, let me come to 60-07. You can see through the camera the installation. Well, that's why I was saying, if you're not too far, maybe you can show us and we can see. Okay, go ahead, have a look. Can you see? Copy. And I've collected it. You can see it. Is the installation correct? Anton, tell us. Oh, Oleg. Who is close to handrail 60-07? Anton is. I'm close to the handrail 60-15. Copy. Anton. It's hard for me to understand. The sample panel is secured closer to the valve or the opposite? Closer to the antenna 2, 0 VK, in the same way as the Oleg's panels. Have a look. I'm showing you the handrail, and that's how we've attached the sample panel. Copy. Should I have secured it towards the valves? No, that's the right installation. Okay, copy. Now, go back to Strela. Yes, we're going back to Strela. Just translate one after another. Okay, so you are not looking for ways out. Okay, then I'll go first.
We've got the Vesnoslovost experiment or endurance experiment installed on the Poisk Mini Research Module now, and as you heard, the team on the ground in Moscow instructing them to go back and finish up the Strela work. They'll need to get Strela number 2 that was used for the lifting today folded back up and put back into its storage position. And they also still need to...
Shall I go first? Yes, you go first.
Jettison the...
Okay. You translate first?
Insulation cover that they had to take off of a base plate before Strela number 1 was installed on it.
Just remember that the MLI cover should be jettisoned in about 10 minutes. We'll be at the orbital day, so that's when we'll be doing it. Anton, where are you going? Are you going the same way as you came? Well, I came from the opposite side. Okay, then let's move this way. Well, follow the same translation path. It'll be easier. Okay, we're following the same translation path. Just one after another. We'll do that.
And you heard the team there on the ground let the crew know that they had about 10 minutes to go until they got into the daytime portion of this orbit and would be able to jettison that insulation cover.
Well, I'm using the circumferential handrails right now, and then I'm going to move upwards. Okay, and I'm going to take a little time and then follow you behind. Are there handrails in that location? No. Oleg, Anton, please tell us what you're doing, where you are. I am at the handrail 6304. I'm at the point, and I'm at 6303. I'm following Oleg, following him right behind him. Copy. I guess we can get secured at the Strela ourselves at the mobile unit. Okay, well, I'm attaching myself, Misha, with the one safety tether to the Strela, the other to the mobile unit. Well, you should come to the operator's post and then secure yourself in any way that is convenient for you. And it's a little bit too early to jettison, but we'll be getting ready to do it in a few minutes. Copy. Anton, if I need your assistance, then you'll just hold on. You'll hold me with my feet. Will do. So I have jettisoned covers in the past before, so I'm familiar with this task. All right.
I've jettisoned stuff from Splesk before, so I'm very familiar with that. Right, and I'm not sure we'll have a good video. So let us know when you're ready to jettison. And just let us know where the object flies. It's not for protocol, but it's acceptable. Yeah, but I remember when I jettisoned the MLI covers, and I think there were 3 of them that were previously installed on Splesk. I really did not like the process because it was very hard to deal with. They were cumbersome. They couldn't be folded. They kept flying in every which way. So can I attach the hook to the foot restraint? Yes, of course you can. Alex, sorry about that. It's okay. It's still dark. Anton. Yep. Please check your backup pump switch. Turning it off. I catch your drift, Gennady. Yeah, please do so. If it's too difficult, then don't worry about it. It's okay if it's on.
Yes.
Got it. Copy about the pump, Anton.
Гена,
this is interesting.
вроде давление сильно не падает, но 38.
Even though
иногда так уши
the pressure doesn't drop that much.
Все-таки есть перепадик давления.
It's fluctuating between 0.38 to 0.39, but sometimes I can feel my ears popping. Why is that? Yeah, this is the accumulator that compensates for the delta pressure. So that's normal. Is it too dark for you, Oleg? What'd you say? I said, is it too dark for you? No, it's okay. I'm just trying to figure out how to egress this. Oleg and Anton, I can see that you are right next to each other. Can you tell me what's happening there? Yeah, we're just standing by for sunrise so that we can jettison this MLI thing. Copy.
Олег, скажи, пожалуйста, у нас активное звено. Да.
Oleg, please tell us if the mobile link is secured to the operator post with a tether. Yes, and I'm also secured to it as well. Copy. This is the exact tether protocol that must be in place while you are at that location, so that's good.
Так, а солнышко сзади у нас, да? Ну что, в принципе-то видно.
Well, in principle, I can see.
Да, все видно уже.
Yeah, it's getting better.
As you can see here through the views in their helmet cameras, the crew's back at the Strela, and also now that they're moving into sunlight, getting ready to jettison this piece of insulation that Oleg Kononenko has in his hands.
Degree cone relative to the x-axis of the service module. So you lean back and then assume comfortable position and then let go.
Так.
Anton, please help hold Oleg in place. You do not.
And there it goes. That is, again, the insulation that was used to cover the base plate that
right along the x-axis.
Strela number 1 was now installed on the Poise Community Research Module.
Ideal.
Oleg Kononenko there jettisoning it to allow it to burn up in the Earth's atmosphere rather than bringing it back inside. And if you're watching, you can just see it disappear along the left-hand edge of the screen there.
Okay, and Oleg, you can start moving.
The space station is...
Should I move with him? No.
Currently 255 miles above Australia, and
I should stay where he is.
Of course, just moving into the daylight portion of this orbit around the Earth. They're about to reach the southernmost portion of this orbit and begin heading northeast.
Take that ring and put both of your tethers on it. Remove your tether that is holding the ring, and then go back. Copy.
With that jettison done, now the only work left related to the Strela task is to get both cranes back into their storage positions, in particular Strela number 2 that was used for the heavy lifting of the task needs to be retracted and then folded back up and taken back into pieces as it's normally stored.
All right, so where is that secured ring? Are you looking for the ring and where it's secured?
Well, Space Station again moved out of range of video downlink capability, but we should be getting the video back in about 5 minutes.
Slide wires / hooks / tethers, and they're just all over each other. Okay, so can you tell me what the problem is right now? There's no problem. It's just that there are so many things here. If you saw next to the operator post when I was there, there is the slide wire plus some additional slide wires plus the fair lead plus everything else. The hooks get snagged on those, and it's just hindering the process. Understood. Okay, and we do not have the view from your cameras right now because we don't have the link, but please let us know exactly what you're doing. Okay, this is Anton. I'm moving to the mobile link. Copy. When you're there, you will need to remove the tether that connects it with the Strela 1 operator post. Copy. So I am at the mobile link. Should I remove the tether? Well, when you're at the mobile link and when you are secured with your safety tethers. Okay, finally, I found the right tether, and this is Oleg. I did resecure a different tether. I don't know which one that was. So I'm on my way back. Copy. Because there are so many tethers that it's impossible to see which one's which. So this is the transportation device. And there was a tether, I don't know which one, and I unhooked it. So now the puzzle to solve is which tether did I detach and reattached. Okay, well, there is a hook on the safety tether that is attached to the Strela transportation ring. Is it that the one? Well, when I stretched it out to the long length, I saw the other hook, but before then, I already unhooked and rehooked a different hook. And attached it to the transportation ring, but now I'm trying to figure out which one that was. Yeah, that would be a good idea to figure it out. Because I want to make sure it's not the one that's attached to the Strela boom. Anton, do you see that hook right next to you? Can you detach it and secure it to the mobile link? Which one? The one right next to your hand. This hand? Yes. So move it and secure it on the mobile link. Yeah, before you start moving to the operator post, please make sure that the mobile link is connected with a tether. Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. Yeah, just double check for us. Okay, so I'm looking,
Один фал.
and this is all. One tether is attached to itself,
И еще один.
and then there's another one.
Вот он тоже, смотри, вот за это. Где ты зацеплен? Вот этот вот.
Where's the other tether?
Ты зацеплен?
This is Anton. I secured it to the Strela slide wire. Oh, I moved it then. That's the one I moved.
Зацеплен или нет?
Okay.
Мне вот этот вот.
So this one,
За что зацепиться ее?
what can I attach it to?
Мобильный?
To the mobile link or the main link?
Не пойму. Это что за фал?
The mobile link.
Антон, скажи, где ты сейчас находишься?
Anton, where are you? First things first.
На такелажном.
On the grapple fixture, next to Oleg. And right next to me is the mobile link. Okay, Strela 2 boom. Grapple fixture, right? Well, one of my hooks is attached to the mobile link and one to the grapple fixture. Copy, Oleg. Yeah, this one I already unhooked. Did you rehook me, Oleg? Yes, I did. Okay, no, this is the one that I should be secured to. Can you give me that slide wire? Which one? That one. Yeah, that's the one. Wait, let me secure myself. Hang on. I'm afraid to fly away. No, there is no way for you to fly away. You're good. Okay, what did you do, Oleg? Okay, secure this hook to here. To what on here? To this thing. Now let go.
Антон, Олег, расскажите мне.
Anton and Oleg. Okay, can you tell me to what you're secured right now? Okay, this is Oleg. Both of my hooks are tethered to the, are secured on the transportation ring. And Anton is attached to a grapple fixture and the main boom. I'm starting to translate. Anton, your short tether is attached to where? To the mobile link. Okay, please move it from the mobile link to the Strela boom. Okay, so I assembled the mobile link. Is this good? Okay, I copy. You've assembled it. Thank you very much. Good job.
Seeing a view here from Oleg Kononenko's helmet camera, and also visible in it.
All right, Anton, go ahead.
Occasionally, Anton Shkaplerov, as they work together on the Strela number 2 that was used for the heavy lifting today, getting ready to
Anton, do not unhook yourself from anything. Just stay.
Begin getting it back into its storage configuration. Of course, it'll have to be retracted first. It was extended to give it the reach it needed to install the Strela number 1 onto the Poise Mini research module, and now they're getting it back into its normal configuration.
Oleg, are you a little hot maybe? Yeah, I am warm. What's the position of the temperature now? It's at 0. Anton, am I clear to move along with the safety ring? Well, this is a slide wire. It's not going to let me move further, right? No, the slide wire is not your problem. Anton? Yes? Okay, do you see the ring right there? Anton, use both of your tethers and attach them to the boom. Okay, I'm attached to the first and second slide wire. So if I'm going to stretch it out, Anton, it's going to stretch all the way out, and then I can't move any further. So if you could tether me to something else. Look at the very end. It's not allowing me to move any further. This one? Yeah, can you get it out of that loop and give it to me? Do I remove it? No, that's the one that I'm holding in my hand. Yeah, but it's attached to the slide wire. It's attached to the slide wire? Yeah, can you see? I'm showing it to you. And why are you attaching your tether on the ring? Does it have to be secured? Misha, how many tethers should be attached to the ring? To the ring, only one tether. Okay, this is the one that's secured on here. Yeah, Anton, that's the one in the loop. That's the one I was talking to you about. So, yeah, if you can get it out of the loop and give it back to me, that's what I was trying to get it. Okay, well, then I have to figure out how to untangle it from the loop that it's stuck in. You can probably attach it again to the same ring. Yeah, right there. Back to the ring. Done. I'm on my way. Misha, where should I leave the ring? When you get to the operator post, I see that you're next to the handrail. You can just put it on the handrail using the tether hook. Okay?
This is Mission Control Houston. We're now just under 5 hours into today's spacewalk, which is scheduled to last 6 hours. We're still working on getting Strela number 2 back into its normal configuration so that they can check that task completely off their to-do list.
So, should we retract? Misha, how copy? Anton, can you tell me where you are right now? No, this is not Anton. This is Oleg. I'm at the operator post, and I'm secured. And Anton is at the grapple fixture. Copy. Go ahead and start retraction. So we do not need to pitch it up. We don't need to lift it any. We just retract it. Well, this is actually up to you, judging by how it's moving. You need to make sure that it has to stay clear of the Structural components. Anton, I think I should pitch it up. What do you think? Well, I can't see it. Okay, well, the boom is above your head, so let's pitch it up a little, and then we'll retract it in that position. All right, let's go ahead and retract then. Oleg. Is there motion? Yeah, good motion.
Олег, Антон, мы вас снова видим.
Oleg and Anton, we have you back on the video.
Я работаю.
Good. This is Oleg. I'm retracting the boom. And this is Anton. I'm watching. So first we moved it upward. And
see here the Strela boom, Strela number 2 boom being retracted slowly. Oleg Kononenko here at the controls of it, on standing on its operator post at the base, which is for this Strela still located on the Piers docking compartment, and Anton Shkapularov again riding on the end of the crane.
Enough. Anton, long way to go? No, I think this is it. That's it? Misha, how could I tell that I'm done retracting it all the way? Well, try to turn it and see if it's hard to turn or easy. No, it's kind of getting hard to turn. It doesn't move anymore. Then you're done. And the handle is now closed. Copy. So you already closed the latch on the drive. That's correct. Based on what I did on the other side. I just did the same thing. Okay, so now stow the mobile link in the stowage configuration. Okay, well. Do I need to restrain myself in the foot restraint? No, I think on the other one we installed the mobile link in the same manner when it was pitched up like that. Okay, well, let me move over there and then we'll figure it out. Because I can clearly see that there is a foot restraint there. Oleg, are you coming to me? Yep.
Антон, еще раз спроси, как у нас застраховано мобильное звено?
Can you check one more time how the mobile link is secured?
Вот какой-то фаул есть.
Well, there is a tether of sorts.
Сейчас она у вас должна быть под тягом.
Okay, it should be. Okay, the tether on it is attached to the first slide wire, I think.
Сейчас она у вас по уму должна быть закреплена так.
Okay, so this is the way it should be secured. There is one tether,
Мобильного звена.
one end attached to the handrail on the mobile ring, and the other end should be attached to the beard located on the Strela boom. Okay, please be informed that it's secured to the handrail and to the slide wire of the mobile link. Copy. Please rehook it and attach it to the metal handrail.
Перецепил.
Okay, it's retethered. Copy.
Так. Ну что, давай. Так, стали по-разному.
So let's do it.
Так, где у нас
Let's
замок? Вот, с моей стороны.
go to the opposite sides. Where's the lock? The lock is on my side. On my side? No, on my side. So
Нет, это...
disengage the restraint to the open position, right?
Не открытая, закрытая.
No, not open, closed.
Там просто стрелкой написано «открыто».
Well, the arrow points at the open position.
Подтверждаю.
But when you're looking on the other end, yeah, it looks like it's closed. Okay, yeah, I confirm. You're right, Misha. So it's in the open position now.
Открыто. Да, средняя, да?
And on Oleg's side, also in the middle position, which is open.
Антон, я листаю.
Yeah, Anton, it should be fully open.
Открыл?
Not in the middle position, fully open. Fully open? That's a firm.
Ну, вот.
Okay, now let's select the right slack, the one that we adjusted. We need to free it up
Шарик она.
because we tightened it earlier.
Держаться? Так, она у тебя должна быть где-то. Подожди, я улетаю от стрелы. А я
Okay, and I'm
через...
pushing you away from the Strela. That's okay, I'm holding on to you, so
Наоборот.
you're good.
Сюда?
All right, so which way? No, other way.
Тоже как наоборот.
Whatever's the opposite, other way.
Это вот в зацеплении войдет у меня.
Okay, so it will engage on my end, and then this one will engage in your lock on your side.
У меня же стабильное звено.
Yeah, the mobile link, I'm already on top of it. Right, so the mobile link needs to be rotated towards the grapple fixture. Yeah, there's the grapple fixture right there, so we're turning it towards the grapple fixture. There it is.
Давай. Не заметил.
I didn't even see it, actually.
Тихо.
Wait.
Что-то я разворачиваюсь в мою сторону.
My side is being rotated.
Так, стою возле шарика. Я разворачиваюсь.
Yeah, it's being rotated.
Саша, я должен зацепить.
I need to push this side a little bit.
К тебе прилетел.
See, it brought me over to you.
Так. Ну, а что-то не выгибается.
Okay, it's
Я ногой подбил.
bending in my direction. Yeah, because I pushed it with my foot. Yeah, and I followed.
Не дает этот? Подожди. Ты ж...
Hold on.
Он не дает. Что-то не дает ей. Он не дает.
Something is in the way. I can't rotate it. What do we need to do?
Фал перецепи на ближайшую.
Transfer the tether to the nearest point.
Ну и тогда...
Understood.
Передняя. А сейчас ее прицепить надо.
We attached it to the front one. Now we need to
Вот ее народ.
attach it to
Поэтому она была сама на себя закреплена.
the back one.
Этот фал, скорее.
People were having trouble installing it, and that's why it was attached to itself. No one wanted to look for the tether. You found an extra tether, Oleg?
Ну, в смысле лишний. Я с кольца все снял и снова повесил.
I didn't say it was an extra. I pulled it off of the hardware and then reattached it.
Сейчас Антон ищет фал.
It's reattached, relocated. Anton is looking for a location.
Давай.
Okay, I will take out the slack and that should do it.
Да. Олег, Антон.
Oleg, Anton.
Фал с подтягом. Что вы сейчас не собираетесь?
You're taking an adjustable tether right now.
Нам мобильное звено фан не дает установить замок.
Well,
Вот Антон сейчас
there is the tether is in the way of installing the extension into its ledge. This is an extension tether. One is attached to the extension, the other will be attached to closer, such that it could be installed in a latch. The extension is secured using a regular tether, not a variable length, an adjustable. I'm not going to offer an additional tether, but we had a regular tether to begin with, not a variable length. So I don't see it. Do we need to relocate tethers, or can we leave the adjustable one attached to the extension? Keep it. Install the extension. Okay. We need to rotate this. Can you show me what you're going to do? What you're going to do? I've already completed everything. There is the grapple fixture. You need to rotate it. Yeah, it's not.
Haven't gotten the Strela number 2 boom reeled back in. The spacewalkers are now working to get the pieces into their normal storage configuration.
My side is attached.
Once they are able to do this and fold the Strela back up, they'll be completely done with that first main task of their spacewalk. They are currently just over 5 hours into today's spacewalk, which is supposed to last 6 hours, so they'll likely receive some instructions from the ground on what task the team would like them to do next, since it's unlikely that they'll have time to do the installation of the 5 debris shields that they were originally scheduled to do today. They have already gotten one get-ahead test done, though. They worked together while they were over on the Poisk Mini Research Module to install an experiment called Endurance, which exposes metals to the space environment.
You need help? Do I need to take a look for you? Looks like that's it. Well, it's got a lot of free play. Is it supposed to be like that, Misha? It was closed. Yeah, it is locked. Is it threading out? Can you see it? Yeah. Anton, can you take a look at the position of the handle right now? Can you see it? Let me take a look. It's closed. The second tether, is it attached to the beam? One is attached to this, and the other one is supposed to be attached to the beam. Anton, Oleg, let me ask you. Let us take a look. First question. Go ahead. Right now, we have the variable length tether to secure the extension. Right. Copy. Please look around. At the very beginning, this piece of hardware was secured using a regular tether. Now it secures the ring. Misha, we're telling you, one tether is attached to the ring, the one that's not variable length. There is the variable length tether. It's securing the extension. And there is another variable length tether in the handle of the extension. So the non-variable length is attached to the ring, and also there is another variable length that's attached to the grapple handle of the primary beam. Copy. There is some other tether right there attached to you. Let's see what kind of tether it is on Anton. This is fixed length. Anton has one variable tether attached to it, and the other one is a long tether. It needs to be attached to the extension. Let me do that. Anton. You need to attach to that ring right there and to the ring on the extension. It's attached to you. Attached to what? The wire tie, the one that was used for Vynoslivost. This is it right there. It goes underneath you. Let me release it. Anton, how copy? We have detached tether, fixed length tether that was attached to Anton. Copy. It needs to be installed in the following manner. Let me tell you such that you're not confused. One hook attaches to the metal handrail on the beam at the base. The second hook goes to the extension handrail that's closest to the operator station. This is it right there. Attached to the mobile link. Ready. That's correct. Let's remove the variable length tether. Where is the other end? It needs to be secured. Let me attach it to myself. We need to see what's attached to me already. There are rings there. Did you attach it? Yes, I attached one. Then I can release this one. You wanted this one? You can take that off. Here is another tether. Lower it down. Misha, what do we do next? We've installed this variable length tether. Then we need to secure the Strela. Now you go back to the EVA hatch, the same route. that you took towards the Strela. Now we need to attach the Strela first. You configure the Strela in its transportation configuration, then down to a handrail and go back to the hatch. Understood. Stuff to do and people to see. Misha, are the cameras working? Yes, I can see you both. Can you see the wire and the sling? Slide wire? This is all attached to the handrails. Do we need to have this many points of attachment? It's attached to itself. It's got wire in addition to that. We don't know why. At the operator station and the closest handrail. I'm at the operator station. What's the next handrail that you attach to? I will tell you. Down. Let's lower it. Misha, I'm waiting for a hint here. The hint is like this. You need handrail 3007. Anton, it's under your left hand. It doesn't have a number. Well, here is the foot restraint that was in your way. Its number has faded from the sun. Then there is the antenna next door. It's got a single handle, and that's what you need to attach to. And that's where the foot restraint is attached. Is that correct? There is a foot restraint tether there. Okay, I understand which one we need. This is where you need to attach. At the end of the base that's attached to the ball, there is a grapple fixture handle, and it's supposed to have a variable length tether. That's it right there. The only thing that needs to happen, it needs to be extended. When you take out the slack. Unlikely. What's unlikely? That I'm taking out the slack. No, I'm just raising it. I haven't taken it off yet. It's not a very good idea to go through the eye. I didn't like it very much ever. Because it's difficult to thread it through like that. Let me tighten it down. Take out the slack and secure the base to the handrail. Is that enough? Yeah, that's enough. Or do we need to do it more? That's enough. You can then pull the drive back. All of the handles are secured. Copy. Then go back to the hatch. Favorite shields now. Oleg, Anton, a request. Couple of minutes for a breather. For both? Right, for both. Well, we're going to be waiting for a night pass and then walk in the dark. No, you can just, you need just to take a breather.
Да, стоит стрела 1.
Here is
Шага 4.
Strela 1.
Всего лишь. Шага 4 всего лишь.
About 4 steps.
Anton Shkaplerov and Oleg Kononenko asked to take a breather by the team on the ground in Moscow. They're now 5 hours and 17 minutes into today's spacewalk, which is scheduled to go 6 hours. And the space station right now 234 miles above the North Atlantic Ocean, having just crossed over the coast of Venezuela.
On the service module.
Олег, смотри, значит,
Oleg.
у нас действие будет следующее. Извини, что не отвечаю на твой вопрос.
I'm sorry, I'm not answering your question. Right now, you need to go back to the hatch. We're not going to do the shields because we don't have time. How much is left? We've got about 40 minutes. This time is enough to go back, go to plane 3 of the service module, and then go back. That's what we're going to do. Understood?
Хорошо.
Okay.
Хорошо. Начинайте переход.
Start moving. Oleg, you're first.
Заходишь в люк, достаешь там.
You go back to the hatch, you get Tester, and Anton follows.
Значит, для вашей информации,
FYI, we are going to have a night pass in about 15 minutes. Well, are we going to be moving or working in the dark? Your lighting fixture should be sufficient, should provide sufficient light. Also, there is a searchlight there that will provide enough lighting if your own headlamps are not enough. Okay.
Mission Control Houston, a moment ago you heard the team on the ground in Moscow letting the spacewalkers know the plan for the remainder of their spacewalk. They are not going to have time to install the debris shields they had planned for the second big task of the spacewalk. Instead, they're going to go back to the airlock, the Piers docking compartment, and get the equipment they need for the test experiment, which will have them take some samples from underneath the insulation on the Zvezda service module so that those can be studied for any signs of microorganisms underneath. Also, we're told that they've got about 40 minutes left in the spacewalk. They're now 5 hours and 20 minutes into today's 6-hour spacewalk.
Олег, Антон, вижу ваше перемещение.
Oleg, Anton, I can see you moving.
Да, на связи.
Я уже на
I'm already on the circumferential handrail, going to the hedge. Okay, go inside.
Не, насколько тебе сейчас будет удобно добраться?
I don't know how convenient is it going to be for you to get to what we need to get. I don't know.
View there of Oleg Kononenko making his way back inside the Piers docking compartment hatch to pick up that
Oleg.
equipment that they need for the experiment they're going to do. One of the 3 get-aheads that had been on the agenda as possibilities.
Snap hooks to the same handrail.
They already accomplished one of the other 3 get-aheads, the endurance experiment, which had them install a suitcase-sized experiment of
It's dark.
metal samples on the surface of the POISC mini research module.
Not completely clear. I'm looking into a well. Difficult. Feet first. You are trying to get in feet first. And that's not convenient. BRTK. That may be a problem.
Олег, как слышишь меня?
Головой войди, хорошо слышу.
Unintelligible.
Входи, по тебе будет гораздо...
Go in head first. All right, I'm inside. Copy. What are we looking for?
Антон, расскажи, где находишься.
Anton,
Твою картинку.
where are you? We're getting your picture. I'm watching Oleg. Okay.
На ВУ сейчас?
Are you acting as his buddy on EVA-8? He's too far.
Олег, значит, крылок-бэк открываешь, проходишь на свой маленький рожь.
You secure the test to your small red. We're not going to take that off. Okay.
Крылок-бэк нам больше не понадобится.
We're not going to need it. Understood. Oleg, how are you doing? I'm securing it. Copy.
Не хочет страховаться.
Secure. Use the same eye that the red is attached to.
Так я из-за него.
That's what I'm trying.
За какой еще?
There is no other option.
Мне какую позицию туда занять?
Тём, ты пока что сейчас ожидаешь Олега.
So you're still waiting for Oleg, right? Is he in a special place?
Смотри, значит, мы вообще
Have a look.
вперед.
We are planning for Oleg to go ahead. He'll be first translating, and you'll be behind him. So, Oleg, is my small tether attached? Yes, it is. All right, securing it in place in here. Okay, it's up here.
Олег, выбрался на входное устройство?
Oleg, do you see the EVA tool?
На его конце.
Yes, I'm at its end. Anton, can you re-hook me? Yes, I will remind you on the translation path you're about to take. Okay, go ahead. Is it 32, 33, and 34, 35, I believe? Stand by, Oleg. Let me remind you.
Все. Стемнело как раз как хорошо.
All right.
This is Mission Control Houston. Both spacewalkers still at the Piers docking compartment, the airlock they've been using for this spacewalk, and getting ready to head over to the nearby Zvezda service module so that they can take some samples for the test experiment, which will look under the insulation on Zvezda to check for any signs of living organisms under there.
Where are you going right now? Towards the sling wire. Which sling wire? The one which is down. Oleg Anton. Well, right now it's the orbital night, so I cannot see you very well. Please provide comments on how you're translating. Will do. I'm also trying to translate along. Well, I should have studied earlier, actually. Well, I asked you then. Can see the hatch? All right. I am going to the radial handrail. Right now, right? And there's something else in here. So I should be making an anchor. Oleg, I can see you translating towards the handrail, and I can see it as well. I'm attempting to do it. Copy. Can you see it well? I'm here somewhere. Oh, in fact, about 3 years ago, I tore things up. Oleg, can you tell us the handrails you are seeing? No. Not yet. Copy. All right. I can see. 22:35. Actually, very faint labeling. You are in the right location. You should see above the handrail 22:34. So in between them, there is a protruding structural element. Well, I remember. I have memories from that location. Right, that's the handrail at the end, and the other one should be where Anton is at. Well, does it matter which one we're removing first? Which unit? It doesn't matter which one. Copy. Okay, I'm taking number 1. Copy.
See here in the downlink helmet camera view from Oleg Kononenko that he's getting ready to work on that test experiment. He'll be taking some swab samples underneath the insulation covers on this Zvezda service module here, and putting samples back in the container that he's holding now
Anton,
for return to the station.
From here? I'm translating right now from the sling wire. Well, we can say the panels are living here, and we are going to disturb them. Well, right now, when you take a sample, just move it inside a little bit. Just move them. Is that enough? Copy. Shall I put it inside and tighten it up? Yes, go ahead and do that.
Kononenko will actually be gathering 2 samples. We saw the first there, and that one was between 2 specific handrails, and now he'll
then you'll be your wrist.
Get samples between 2 adjacent handrails.
What about the second panel? The second panel is a handrails 22:33 and 22:32. That's a little bit further. Further. So it's about 1.5 meters forward. Okay, let me tighten it up first before I translate. Please be careful with it. The problem is when I start rotating it, then the core rotates the same way. Well, let me do it. Well, I was rotating it up to a mark 1. Yes, it's right here. So just tighten it up to a hard stop. Well, it kind of attached itself to the red and everything. Well, I tried not to attach it. Well, Anton, don't get too fanatical when you tighten it up. Well, it is tightened up actually already, the first unit. Well, Anton, if it's tightened up, that's sufficient. Don't overdo it. All right? Okay, I'm translating further. So shall I now untie it? Oleg, you got snagged up. Let me help you. Okay, Oleg? You're moving correctly. Anton, am I good? What are you doing? That's it. You're all good. Okay. Well, you follow him. Well, I should take my stuff with me. All right, release. Have you released it? Yes, I have. Well, I don't see it somehow. What is in here? An antenna? Yes. You should be at the point where you should take the samples with your right hand. I don't see an opening anywhere. My right hand is right here. A little bit further, Oleg. A bit further. I don't see anything further. Well, check a little bit if you move up a little bit, maybe not up, but a bit further, in between the radial handrails. Oh, you said the circumferential handrails. Well, if you go beyond the radial handrails where the beta N unit is installed, then you need to move forward. You'll see the circumferential handrails. They are, in a way, an extension of the handrails that you see right now. Well, I can see a sharp edge of the antenna. So how can I move in between? Anton, please monitor. So tell us where you are right now. Oleg, you will not be able to translate. On the right, I see an antenna. On the left, a large unit. And then I see kind of an edge, which is a sharp edge right now. So the large antenna is on the right, and then the test unit is on the right, and the distance is quite small. Well, maybe I should move with my feet first, or I don't know how. Shall I move my feet in there first? No, the other direction, the opposite direction. Oleg, turn towards me first with your left. That is correct. Keep moving. And then move your feet in there. Well, I wanted to move my feet in here. Well, I wanted to stand here and then float over there. How long were you going to float? 1.5 meters? Well, be careful. All right. So move your feet, not under the antenna, but above the antenna. All right.
International Space Station is again moved out of range of video downlink capability. It'll be about 15 minutes before we see video again from the crew. But meanwhile, they are just about finished with today's spacewalk. 5 hours and 41 minutes into it now. And that's, of course, scheduled to be a 6-hour-long spacewalk. And Oleg Kononenko is just working on the test experiment. He's gathering samples under the installation on the Zvezda service module.
Okay, and translate past.
That was going to be the last of the get-aheads the crew was going to try to do today. And after that, they should be done with their work.
Tell us where you are. I have attached myself to a handrail 2331. Shall I go below further? Yes, copy. You should translate a little bit further. There is another handrail, so you need to move forward a little bit more. Well, that. So it should be handrails 2233 and 2232. Well, I'm trying to fit through, but I think I'm afraid I will get stuck. Anton, I think I'm stuck. Well, I can't believe it that they've put all these items in here. Okay, I'll push you through. What about the tether? Oleg, please continue commenting on what you're doing. Well, I passed through the antenna, I passed by the antenna, and I'm balancing in between the antenna and a unit of some sort. It's a large unit, and Anton kind of pushed me through it. All right. I don't see it. Do you see the big box, the PTN unit? It's installed on the handrail. I'm looking at the box. No, I don't see a box. No, he passed through it. He translated past it. I see a cable, platform on here. Misha, which handrail did you say? You should not be translating further than that. What did you say about being further away? Misha, I didn't copy you. Did you say handrail 2331? Yeah, that is correct. Which is... Well, now you should not be moving further. You should be moving to the right. Well, I'm actually laying in between the box and the unit, and then in between I see a big connector, BFF1, and on the left there is a big box. Do you see the adapter with the cable? As far as I could tell from what you're saying, when you have the right hand, that's the right direction to go. Well, that's where I came from. Well, I came from where my right hand is at. Where do you have your feet right now? My feet are along the x-axis. So he is actually laying in plane 3 right now. If one tether is attached to a handrail 2331, then you should see a handrail 2333, which is very close. Then you should translate towards the box, go down. Well, it cannot be so far. Then you will see a box B12. Well, it is behind the box. Excellent. That's where you need to be going. And Anton, can you please move to the side? So I need to look behind the box. What's in there? Beyond the box. Okay. The tether is long enough, so I'll be able to see it. Okay, let's keep moving. Oleg, nearby, you should see a handrail 2333 and 2332. So they should be very, very close. Well, I can see one handrail. Well, that's where you need to be translating to. If you see the handrails, then 2233 and 2232, that's the location where you should take the sample. Okay. 2. I can see 4 zebras here. I can see the antennas for Canadian SS RMS. I do not see it. Oleg, Anton, right now we are going to stop and we are going to translate back. We are running out of time. Okay, I see it. Did you see the SSRMS target? And something is attached in the vicinity, and then I see the shell of the unit. Oleg, can you hear me? Yes, I can hear you. And who is to blame? Anton, Oleg, go back. Translate back. Well, it took me such a great effort to go there, and now you're telling me to go back? Can you tell me which handrail? 2233. Well, Misha, can you tell us the second handrail? It's between 22 and 33. Let's be logical here. Oleg, Anton, how can you read me? I do not see anything. Yes, go ahead. Misha, go ahead. Guys, you need to go back. Okay, we're translating back. We're wrapping it up. It took me a while to get in there. It took me a while to get in. Now it'll take me a while to get out. Okay, I'm looking at these boxes. 3331. Okay, we translated past it. Okay, Anton, let's go back. It doesn't make a difference. We took it on starboard. Okay, Misha, we are going back. Oleg is translating back. Okay, now I just need to fit through it on the way back. Oleg needs to fit in between the box and the antenna. Anton, how are you doing? Okay, please verify. Have you reached the location? You need to go upper a little bit. Okay, please move back a little bit. Well, monitor the position of the antenna. It's on the left. Do I fit through? Okay. Oleg, go back. Otherwise, you'll get stuck. Okay, move back. Okay, again with your feet down. And first, do you see where antenna is at? So just move around. Okay, I fit through it. It seems like it. Anton, tell us how you're translating right now. Anton, do you see the test? My test? Misha, I'm translating along the handrails. The markings are hardly visible. It's either 24 something or 2242 something. I'm not sure. See the camera. Okay, it's a B15 antenna. Copy. I'm translating to the handrail 2244, and I can see the wire slide. Okay, copy. And that's the right direction. That's very good. That's very good. So I've attached myself to the sling wire. Okay, I can see it here. All right, and the EVA support is just behind you. I've attached myself to the swaying wire, and it's a tether. Is it? Well, it looks like a sling wire. Copy. All right, keep commenting. You have a go to translate further. I'm at the anchor right now. Copy. How are you doing? You who? There is a drop in com occasionally. So I guess we're being asked something. All right. Shall I be the first one translating? Or shall we dry up first? Okay, you go to that side. Can you? Well, I think I can. Well, I'll be the first one going in, and you'll be closing the hatch. Well, you'll be drying out the sublimators when you're inside the hatches already.
As you can tell from that conversation, the crew is just about to wrap up today's spacewalk. It'll officially end when the hatches on the Piers docking compartment are closed. They had some trouble finding the correct location for the second sample that they wanted to take with the for the test experiment. They were able to get one of the two samples that they wanted, but then had to head back before they were able to get the second. So they are now on their way back into the airlock, having finished the Strela relocation task, as well as a couple of get-aheads. They were able to install the endurance experiment on the POISC mini research module, and got one of the two samples they were looking for with the test experiment. They're now 5 hours and 54 minutes into today's spacewalk, scheduled to last 6 hours, and should be pretty close to that as the crew is now getting back into the airlock.
Oleg, Anton, we do not see you any longer. Okay, I'm attached. Misha, do I have a go to go inside, or shall I dry out my sublimator? No, Oleg, you go first, and then once you're inside, you'll be drying it out. Okay, Anton and Oleg, please start the pumps on our go. Okay, let us move inside first. Okay, just moving closer in there. All right. Can you attach yourself on this side? Oleg, Anton, when you are inside, just let me know. We'll do the inventory of the hardware you brought inside you. We'll do that for sure. Copy. I'm inside. Copy. I can't believe we have not taken a single shot of anything. Okay, we're both inside and we can start inventory. All right, let's start. Oleg, we'll start from you. Swing, arm, and tool caddy. Okay, let me start. I have dinosaur cutters camera here. One red we have test, plus in addition I have the variable tether. Everything is attached to red. And you have red small. Yes, I confirm small. One dinosaur cutter and one empty, and the camera and the tool caddy. Copy? Anton, now you should have swing arm OCA. One each. Confirm. Tool caddy one. Confirm.
View here inside through Anton Shkaplerov's helmet camera. Crew back inside the Piers docking compartment now and going through an inventory of the tools they took out with them to make sure they're bringing them all back in. Again, today's spacewalk doesn't officially end until the hatch on the Piers is closed.
Attached to the range. To the wing nut, and one is vacant. So there should be 3 of them, right? Well, did you copy what I've said? Anton, please confirm you have 3 small reds. Yes, I do confirm that. Copy.
Very good. Let's start to remove the protective ring. Oleg, the tether is knocked. Can you hear me, Oleg? What? Your tether? Is it your tether? No, it's your tether. And it's in the way of the ring. Oleg and Anton. We're getting the view from your video again. Good for you. Can you move the tether out of the way, please? Is the swing arm completely covered? Yes, it's completely covered, Misha. Misha, it's covered. Copy. No, Anton, not that way. Alec, why don't we just install it and we'll figure the rest later? Oleg and Anton, go ahead and turn off your sublimators. Let us finish the thing we're doing with the ring first, and then we'll take care of the sublimators. And you said we can turn them off, right? Yes, please. Enough. Okay. Anton, when the ring is removed, could you inspect the seals, please? On my side, everything looks good, Anton. This is Alex. Yeah, I think I want to wipe the side of the surface that I'm looking at with a towel. Okay, and Oleg, make sure that the hook is not impacting anything because it's attached still over there. Yeah, the red is kind of hard to detach. I keep trying to open it and it springs back. Okay? Yeah, just make sure that it's not anywhere where you are working. We don't want it to get anywhere it's not supposed to. Copy. Okay. Are we going to turn off the sublimators just to double check? Yes, please go ahead and turn off the sublimators. Okay, well, I think this is enough. My sublimator is off. This is Oleg. When the towel is on the right. Do you see it, Anton? Yes, I see it now. Okay, go ahead and wipe it. At 6 PET of 6 hours, 12 minutes, sublimator is off. Copy. Both of the sublimiters are off at this time, is that right? And Anton, what are you doing right now? We're wiping the seals. They have some sort of white residue on them. We took the towel for that purpose exactly with us. Or are we not doing something that you wanted us to do? No, guys, everything's fine. Just keep doing what you're doing. Don't worry about it. Yeah, we just want to make sure we have a good seal. So we'll wipe off the residue.
6 hours and 2 minutes into today's spacewalk, the crew's been given the go to close the hatch on the Piers docking compartment, which would mark the end of the spacewalk, but they wanted to take some time and wipe off the seal on the hatch before they actually did that. So it should be coming up on the end of it any moment now.
Okay. Setting up to turn off the sublimator. Not yet. Oleg, can you turn off my sublimator? It's the last switch. Okay, and did it beep? Yes. Okay, then my sublimator's off. Copy. Gena, 6 hours, 14 minutes. Is that PET for the EVA, or is it the duration that I've been inside the suit? This timer starts from the moment you transition to suit standalone power. Copy. Understood. Anton. Anton, did you stick your head out of the ring? Yes. Okay, can you go back in, please? Misha, I am inside. I just wanted to stick my head out to look around just to make sure that we got everything we had to. I understand.
Олег, Антон, сколько у вас на счетчиках осталось до конца?
Oleg and Anton, what do you see on your counter there? 8.
Так, Ген, у меня 10.
Again, I have 10 minutes of drying. Fill Norma. Norm.
У Антона что было?
Okay, we'll wait for Anton, and as soon as his says nominal, then now we'll close the hatch. Copy. 1 more minute to go.
Spacewalkers have just a minute to go before they reach the 10-minute mark. They've had their sublimators on, at which point they'll be able to close the hatch on the Piers docking compartment, bringing the spacewalk today to an end. The official time the clock will stop will actually be when the hatch is locked after they've closed it.
And drying TO nominal for Anton. Drying nominal, correct, Anton? Is that what you said? That's affirm. All right, go ahead and close the hatch at this time.
Антон, приступаем к закрытию люка.
Closing the hatch and work.
Антон.
Wait.
Осматривайте, ничего не попадает.
The ring is there. Yeah, guys, while you're closing the hatch, make sure that there is nothing on its way that can get stuck in between the sealing surfaces or that would preclude it from closing all the way. We're watching. Push it so it could go under me, and that's all. I think that would work. This is Oleg.
Летел? Держу.
I'm holding it, Anton. Go ahead, close it.
Закидываю, да.
Oleg and Anton, how are things? Anton's still closing the hatch, and the rollers, I think, are in. Copy.
Как только трещотка начнется на ключе, когда вот уже крутишь пошла трещотка.
As soon as it starts ratcheting, remove the hatch closing aid or hatch tool so it doesn't spring back. Copy, it's removed, and the hatch is closed. Copy.
Фау. Карабин фала по тягам возвращается в исходное положение.
The adjustable tether hook needs to be returned to its original location. It's already back in place. Copy. Oleg and Anton, thank you so much for everything you've done for us today. You did an enormous you accomplished an enormous task today. Moving the Strela boom, and all of my specialists are expressing their gratitude for everything that you've done for us today. Misha, thank you very much for your excellent support and all your help. Thanks, guys. I'll talk to you next time. I will hand you over to Gennady, and he'll take it from here.
Some thanks and congratulations from the team on the ground in Moscow with the closure of the hatch on the Piers docking compartment, marking the end of today's spacewalk. That took place at 2:46 p.m. Central Time, bringing the spacewalk to a close after 6 hours and 15 minutes.
Oleg and Anton, this is Dmitry Zubov. How do you hear me? Dima, good evening. How are you doing? I'm great. I think we can press from here, guys. I am going to guide you through the cue cards. So please locate cue card starting with 4.14 post-EVA repress operations. Can you confirm, Dima? I'm sorry, Oleg. Can you say your last again? There was a dropout in comm. Yeah, guys. Can you hear me okay? Yes. Can you confirm that step 1.2 is already complete? The cue cards are in our hands, and we're next to the EVA panel. Yes, so you're going to press on with step 3 and repress to 260.
With the end of today's spacewalk, we have some updated stats for you. Again, today was the 162nd spacewalk conducted for space station assembly and maintenance, bringing this extra 6 hours and 15 minutes for today, the total time spent spacewalking for space station assembly and maintenance to 1,021 hours and 47 minutes. Today was also Oleg Kononenko's third spacewalk. He conducted 2 during Expedition 17 back in 2008, and he now has a total time spent outside of 18 hours and 27 minutes. Today was Anton Shkaplerov's first spacewalk, so of course his total is now at 6 hours and 15 minutes. The duration of today's spacewalk, which ended at 2:46 p.m. Central Time.
To open, and we confirm KVD-PHOSU is open. The pressure is rising. Copy. Yes, and please report on your suit pressures, please. Yes, 20 meters in DC. The pressure in the suits is dropping. 0.35. Very good. $50 DC. 0.3 for both EV crew members in the suit. 100 millimeters in DC, 0.25 suit pressure. For EV1, for EV2 as well. Copy.
Once again, the crew, spacewalking crew for the day, flight engineers Oleg Kononenko and Anton Skaplarov are both safely back inside the Piers docking compartment with the hatch closed, which brings today's spacewalk to an end.
What is pressure in DC?
Spacewalk wrapped up at 2:46 p.m. Central Time and
3 into. Copy.
Lasted for a total of 6 hours and 15 minutes today. Just to go over the stats one more time, this was the 162nd spacewalk.
0.11.
And these added 6 hours and 15 minutes bring the total time spent for space station assembly and maintenance to 1,021 hours and 47 minutes over those 162 space station assembly and maintenance spacewalks. Was Oleg Kononenko's third spacewalk, added to his 2 performed during Expedition 17. Now has a total spacewalking time spent of 18 hours and 27 minutes, and Skaplarov, having completed his first spacewalk today, now has 6 hours and 15 minutes to his name.
230.
Over the course of their 6 hours and 15 minutes, they completed the move of one of the 2 Strela cranes on the Russian segment from the Piers docking compartment to the Poisk Mini Research Module 2 that is in preparation for eventually letting the Piers docking compartment detach from the space station and deorbit. That was completed successfully, and although it took a little extra time, they were able to get a couple of the get-ahead tasks that were a possibility for the day done. They installed an experiment called Endurance on the Poisk Mini Research Module that will expose samples of metal to the environment of space for a year before it's brought back inside. And then they took one of 2 samples for the test experiment that is looking under the insulation on the Zvezda service module for any evidence of organisms living under there. They were able to get, again, one of the 2 samples that they had hoped to get as part of the get-ahead task. And, of course, they were not able to get to the 5 debris shields they had hoped to install on Zvezda handrails, so that will be saved for a later date.
Please give me the pressure as per the manual pressure.
Again, a 6-hour and 15-minute spacewalk wrapped up at 2:46 p.m. Central Time.
260 even. 260, copy. At the end of the stabilization period, go on to Q card 9, transition to onboard power supply.
With the spacewalk now completed, the next team of flight controllers is coming in to relieve the Orbit 2 team that has been here for the course of the spacewalk. That was led by Flight Director Paul Dye with help from Capcom Kjell Lindgren and Glenda Brown sitting in the lead spacewalk officer seat for the day.
We cannot hear you. Oleg, how do you read me now? Now I read you 5x5.
And with that spacewalk complete, we'll also call it a day for our coverage of the spacewalk here on NASA TV.
Yes, go ahead.
This is Mission Control Houston.
Power supply. You don't need to wait until the 5-minute timer.